Hey, good morning, everybody. Eric here from Evernet Consulting. Yesterday or this week, I saw two of my friends on Facebook report that their account has been hacked. So I figured I would do a video on how to protect your Facebook account with multi-factor authentication to reduce the chances of getting hacked. So let's get into it. First, I created an account here for my demonstration called Rich Hawker. Um, and I just went through the surprisingly difficult process of creating a new email account and Facebook account. I started using a Gmail account and it looked like everything was going to go through. And then I had to go back to the beginning for whatever reason. And then it started requiring me to enter a phone number. So I wanted to do it without a phone number, but unfortunately I wasn't able to do that. Anyways, I made my way over to Yahoo and created an email account there. And then it allowed me to register and create an account on Facebook. So it's basically a shell account. But so here we go. So in order to reduce the chances of getting hacked on Facebook, you need to protect your account with multi-factor authentication. And multi-factor authentication can use the way it works is you have your username and password, which is your primary forms of authentication, and then the multi-factor or second factor, it's often called 2FA or MFA, is a security, like a temporary 6-digit security code that you're prompted by this Facebook during login, and then they either send you an email with a code, a text message with a code, or you can use a code on an authenticator app. The authenticator apps are by far much more secure because people are getting their phone services hacked using a SIM swap attack, where hackers are calling in Verizon or AT&T, and they're fooling the call center into transferring your account to another account, and then they're able to intercept your text messages. So we recommend using an authenticator app. So let's do this. So you're logged into Facebook, okay? And here's the other catch too. If you're if predominantly you use Facebook just on your mobile, I was looking on my iPhone on how to configure multi-factor authentication from the Facebook app on mobile, and you can't. I was surprised that you can't do it. If you go to, I can't do a screen share on my phone, but if you hit settings and privacy, and you go to password and security, and this is on iPhone Facebook app, and you go down to use two-factor authentication. I don't know if that's gonna show on the screen or not. Right there, it says not available. This action isn't supported on mobile. To continue, please open Facebook on a computer and repeat the same action. So in order to turn on multi-factor authentication, you have to do this on a desktop computer. So I'm logged in here. Let me just hide my banner. And you go into, whenever you create an internet account, you should immediately go right to the settings and privacy and just review your security configuration, specifically your recovery account and any sort of recovery options for the account. So I'm going to go over here to security and login. And they have this tool here. This is unique to Facebook to try to help simplify this process, but you can go right down to use two-factor authentication here. And they don't even use, it looks like, they don't even offer email as a second factor of authentication. So you can use text as your second factor authentication or an authenticator app. And we definitely recommend, even Facebook recommends, using an authenticator app. So in order to configure that, you click Use Authenticator App. And this is typically the process here. It says, please use an authenticator app such as Duo or Google Authenticator. And now what you do is on your mobile device, you go to the respective app store and you download an authenticator like Google Authenticator. And this is the Google Play Store for Android users. And here's the App Store, Apple App Store for iPhone users. So you download this Google Authenticator app on your phone, and I don't have it on my phone here because I use a different one, and I'm not going to show you mine on screen. But basically, download that app, and then what happens is it'll ask you to create a new account. And while you are here at the screen, the Authenticator app will prompt you to, when you create a new account, to point your camera at the QR code, and then it'll automatically read, and then it'll start generating 6-digit codes every minute in random. So once you read that, and I'll just do this on my Authenticator app here just for the demonstration. So the account's added, and now I'm starting to get the cycling 6-digit code. I'm going to click continue, and then the Authenticator app on my phone is showing me the 6-digit codes. And so I just type in the code 304, and this code is not special. It's gonna be refreshed in 12 seconds, and that's it. Two-factor authentication is enabled for my Facebook account, and that alone, even that feature alone, is substantially more important than, even if you, which please don't, but if you use the same passwords across all of your accounts, if you turn on second factor or multi-factor authentication, that will go far in helping you reduce your accounts from getting hacked. Basically, what that does is it requires, when you log into Facebook, it requires you to have your phone present. So when you log in, so if like Facebook detects a login from Russia, China, Europe, Texas, Florida, and you live in, the Midwest, Facebook goes, okay, well, this person's coming from a different computer, different geographic region than typical. That login session will be prompted for the code, this trash code or this random code, the multi-factor code. And if the hacker doesn't have access to your phone, then they won't be able to authenticate with the second form of authentication. So even if you unsuspectingly give away your password through various other types of attacks on your account, so long as you don't give that multi-factor code out, that will protect your account from being hacked. So I hope that helps everybody. Yeah, it's kind of a, I own a IT company. And so this kind of tip, even though it's on the consumer side of the house, I do see this happening a lot on my personal Facebook friends. And a lot of this account security stuff bleeds into the business world. So securing a Facebook account, the skills required for an individual to secure a Facebook account carries over into the professional realm. So I felt that was relevant. So if you have any questions, email me, Eric@evernetco.com. Again, I'm Eric Bjorndorf of Evernet Consulting, and we just tried to learn how to secure your Facebook account. Have a great day, everyone.